In this session, let us discuss how to compare units which have a hierarchy. Let's consider time. So in time, we have hours, okay, and then we have minutes, and then we have seconds. So now when we are given two time, let's say it is in 24-hour format. So we are given 13:55 and then 12 seconds, okay, 13 hours, 55 minutes and 12 seconds, and then we are given one more time like 33, 45 and 40 seconds. Then how we go about is, first we compare the hours. So if they are same, then we come and compare the minutes. So if they are same, then we compare the seconds. So here first we compare the hours, they are same, then we compare the minutes, they are different. So whatever is lesser, okay, so this one is lesser. So this time is earlier than this time, we say that. Suppose we have a time like this, 7:30, 12 seconds, and then we have 7:30 and 54 seconds. We compare the hours, they are same, then we come to the minute, they are same, then we come and compare the seconds. So here 12 is lesser, so we say this time is earlier. Let us write the code for this. So we will have the variables h1, h2 for the other time. So minutes m1, m2, seconds s2. So we will accept the values because they are separated by a colon. We will give that, okay, but before that ampersand h1, ampersand m1 and ampersand s1, okay. So because they are separated by a colon, I will be giving like this. So similarly we will read the second time also, percentage d colon percentage d colon percentage d. So you will say address of h2 because the second time we have to accept. Okay, now we have accepted the input values. So now we need to compare. We have to print whether the first time is smaller or the second time is smaller. So we have one condition, if h1, okay, so if h1 equal to h2, only then get inside and compare minutes. So if m1 is equal to m2, then go ahead and compare s1 and s2. If both are equal, we have to print equal, okay. So you are going to check s1 equal to s2, then you are going to print equal, okay. Equal means both time are equal. So here at any point, if they are not equal, okay, else if s1 less than s2, then the smaller time is the first time, okay. So we are going to print the first time, percentage d, okay, h1, m1, comma s1. So let us print separating them by a colon. So else s2 is smaller, right? So we can say printf percentage d colon percentage d colon percentage d. So here we have to print h2 comma m2 comma s2. So we here if m1 is equal to m2, we are comparing this. So this printing logic is almost the same. So we will isolate it into a function void print time, okay. So we will say hour, minute and seconds, okay, because we need not repeat the logic. So we will copy this So here because we have given H, we will remove the 1. Okay. So here what are you going to do? You are going to say print time, and you will be passing H1, comma M1, comma S1. Similarly, here you will say print time H2, comma M2, comma S2. So now if the minute is equal, you are coming here. Otherwise, what will you do? Else if M1 okay less than M2, then you will say, because M1 is smaller, you will say the earlier time will be the first time. So you will say H1, comma M1, comma S1. Else, okay, because M2 is smaller, we will say print time H2, comma M2, comma S2. So here if H1 is not equal to H2, then we have to compare, right? Else if H1 less than H2, so here the first time you have to print time H1, comma M1, comma S1. Else H2 is smaller, so you are going to say print time H2, comma M2, comma S2. See, you can see that the code is becoming complex just for 3 hierarchies itself. Okay. So let us execute the program. So here we will give 7, 55, 12. Okay. And then we will give 7, 55, and then we will give 57. So the smaller time is 7, 55, 12. So let us give a time which is equal. So we will give 6, 55, 11, and here also we will give 6, 55, 11. So it is printing equal. But here if we observe the code, it is very complex. That is, we are doing lot of comparisons and if else. So how can we reduce this? So here the idea is convert the time to the lowest possible unit. Which one is the lowest unit here? Or minute and second? It is seconds. So we are going to say time 1, T1 is equal to S1 plus 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So M1 into 60. So 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. That is into 60 into 60. So we will say into 60 and then into 60. Similarly, you will be converting the T2 also, S2 plus M2 into 60 plus H2 into 60 star 60, right? So now it is easier for us to compare. So we are going to compare if T1 equal to T2, right? If T1 is equal to T2, you are going to print equal. Else you are going to compare. Else if T1 is less than T2, okay? Then you are going to invoke the same function, print time H1, M1, S1. Else you know T2 is the smallest, okay? Print time H2, M2, S2. That's it. So now let us execute the program. So we are going to give 7, 55, 12, and then we will give 6, 33, and we will give 40. Okay. So the earlier time is 6, 33, 40. Let us give a time which is equal. So we are giving 6, 55, 11. We will give 6, 55, 11. So it is printing equal. So the code which was having multiple nested if else has become simple now. So the idea is, when you are comparing several units which have a hierarchy, convert them into the lowest possible unit. Some more examples are comparing the height. It may be in meters, centimeters and millimeters. So in that case, convert everything to millimeters. Similarly, it can be in kilograms, grams, tons, like that. So convert it to the lowest possible unit and solve these type of problems very easily. So based on our discussion, please try out these programs, and thanks for watching.